was sitting here like maybe I only needed one like cake mix, honestly. Because I honestly could have split both of them up, and when I did put it into the oven, it did raise a little bit, but not a whole bunch to where it overflowed over the cake pan, but it did raise a little bit, so I had to kind of cut some of it off, or at least the bottom part or whatever. Oh my gosh, y'all, this part, y'all should have saw me before this. Oh my goodness, y'all, I was struggling so freaking hard to put these cake pans into the oven because of how much I filled it up. So when I went to grab for it or hold it, it would just almost like tip over, or the cake batter would kind of like, if I didn't hold it a certain way, it was going to slip out of the pan, honestly. So I struggled putting these in, and yeah, y'all, it was embarrassing, and it was hilarious and frustrating at the same time, because I'm like, what the heck? How am I supposed to get these like freaking cakes in, and they're about to spill over the cake pan, and I didn't want to make a mess, because no. But we made it work. So it's all good. Alright, so you guys, now I am taking some of my cream cheese icing and putting it into was doing it before. But it's whatever. It's still okay. It still got ate, so hey, that's all that matters. And my family liked the cake too, so I was pretty happy because I'm like, I don't know. But they was like, hey, this actually hits. This is actually bussin'. So I'm like, hey. Yeah, so, you guys, here's another embarrassing thing. So when I took my cake out of the cake pan and I went to cut the cake that was going to be at the bottom, and that was okay. And then for some reason I was like, maybe I should cut the top of my other cake, so that I was thinking in my head, like, so the icing can lay all flat or whatever. Yeah, me trying to be too fancy, and I ended up actually ruining my cake. On the side of it, it crumbled and fell apart, and I had to take some of the strawberry icing and just kind of put it back together again. That was like the glue to keep my cake together. I was like, dang it, oh my gosh, what do we do now? I was irritated by that, but it's okay. It worked out. Yeah, so did y'all see what just happened? The end of the piping bag just got in the icing. It's trying to mess me up, okay? It's trying to mess me up. But guess what? I'm back up. I am up, okay? Alright, so there's all of the other icings. Okay, sorry, I had a yawn. Those are my other icings in the Ziploc baggies that I put in. I just thought it would just be doing too much if I kept on rinsing the other bags out and then putting the other ones back in. So I just put the icing in little Ziploc baggies and just used them that way. I used the other piping bags though for my purple icing and for the rim of it. So yeah, it's all good and everything worked out how it was supposed to and much more easier. So right now I am creating my boba drinks. See, I told y'all. I told y'all we were still gonna make the whole boba theme happen. It's just not gonna be how I was about to make it. I'm creating it and like drawing it out with the icing. So yeah, I'm creating 2 boba drinks. I created what was supposed to be a pink one, but it's more like hot pink. And then I made a yellow boba drink. So yeah, it kind of looks like ketchup and mustard, but y'all, it's not. Okay, don't get too fancy. Don't get too crazy now. All right, those are my boba drinks. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I had a little cutesy idea. I added a little razzle dazz to it. I added some little froggy hats to the boba. I don't know if any of you have saw those Hello Kitty boba drink holders at White Tiger Boba Shop. I think that is not what it's called. I don't know. Listen, all I know is that I've been seeing them like on social media. I done saw them on Reddit, Pinterest, all that. And it's called the White Tiger Shop or something like that, Boba Shop. But as an inspiration to that, I thought it would be cute to have like little froggy hats or little froggy holders, like boba holders, but I put them at the top. So yeah, I didn't really put them at just me.